All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to, I'm going to show you how to model the axle peg. All right, there's a couple little tricky things, but don't worry, I'm going to walk you through it pretty slow. Okay, so let's get this so you can actually see both things at once. There we go, so much better. So sketch, we'll just do the front view. Easy enough, right? So we're going to draw a line and start it right at the origin. We're going to go over, we're going to go up, we're going to go over, up, over. Okay. And now what we're going to do, we're actually going to add another line right here. And we're just going to come up just a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to add what's called a 3-point arc. So arc, 3-point arc. We're going to choose here, here, and you want to make sure it's out this way a little bit, not this way. All right. So make sure you have it out like this. Bring it out. You can bring it out that far. I wouldn't start it here. Bring it out like that. Okay. Looks like it's got a tumor on it. So then what you're going to do, this note right here, this one tells you all you need to know about the threads and this whole part right there. So the quarter 20 UNC, that just says, hey, there's a thread there. The 20 in the UNC you don't really have to worry about. It's the threads per inch and it's coarse thread. Not a big deal. The important ones are the quarter and this one. The quarter is the size and the one is the length. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to come over here. Since we're revolving this whole thing, it's going to be half of a quarter. I don't feel like doing math, so 0.25 divided by 2. Okay, and then this 1 is the length of these threads. Now it does have this 1/4 inch right here offset, which means this area without the threads. So what you're going to do, just to mention from here to here, and that is going to be 1 1/4, so 1.25. Okay, so that takes care of that entire section right there. So we're going to move over just a little bit. And then we've got this little, like a little lip right here. All right, and that's going to be 0.031, a little flat face. Okay, just like that. And then what we're going to do too is this 0.125 is also coming off this back side here, and it's going here. So 0.125. Okay, it's looking kind of crazy. Okay, don't worry, it'll fall into place. All right, now back up to here. I want to know from here to here, and that's this dimension right here. The circle with like the line, weird line looking through it, is a diameter symbol. We're going to want the radius, but again, don't feel like doing math today. We're just going to zoom in, grab the line, dimension it. We're just going to type in 422 divided by 2. Okay, there we go. And I got a little wonky here. If something like that happens, just come down here, grab your, click it, and just bring it up. Okay, you can drag stuff all the time if there's no dimension on it. Okay, right here, we've got 0.25, which is the flat, which is this piece right here. And again, since we're revolving this thing, it's going to be 0.25 divided by 2. Right? And we have one dimension left, and it's this guy. And that is this spherical radius. That's what SR stands for. We're just going to use it as a regular radius. And we're going to dimension 0.236. There you go. All right. So now what you're going to do is finish sketch. You're going to do a revolve. Okay, it's selected our profile. That's perfect. Select the axis, which is that middle line, and hit OK. This is about what it should look like. Okay, actually, this is exactly what it should look like. All right, make sure you save it. We're going to do axle peg walkthrough. Okay, I want to add these. Actually, I'm going to add a little chamfer on here. Anytime you see a degrees with a distance, with an X in the middle, that means chamfer. It could be distance by degrees, but it always means chamfer. So you're going to come here to modify chamfer, select that edge, distance and angle. We have a distance, we have an angle. You're just going to add that 0.03 on there. Okay. All right. Now let's add these threads on. Okay. So you're going to go to create thread, select that surface. Look at this. Look at that. added threads to the whole thing. We don't want it to the whole thing. So uncheck full length. Okay. The length is 1. And you see, it already detected that it was 1/4 20 because we made that shaft a 1/4 inch. So it knows, hey, you want to do 1/4 20, maybe you want to do 1/4 28, but we want to do 1/4 20. Okay, there we go. That's what it looked like. Okay, make sure you save it again. All right, we're going to rotate it around, and we're going to do just this hex socket right here. All right, the big thing is this 530 seconds across the flats. All that means, and I'm going to show you in just a second, we're going to create a sketch right there. I want a hexagon, so you go to Create, Polygon. Yeah, we'll pick this one, Circumscribed Polygon. So you pick your center. You'll notice the radius is going to the edges, okay, like the flats. So what you're going to do is type in half of 530 seconds, which is 5/64. Okay? If you didn't want to do it that way, you can come here, Polygon, same thing, okay, and just drop it on there somewhere. I don't really care what that dimension is. Then you can dimension it across the flats like that, 530 seconds. Okay. Anytime you see some kind of dimension with a polygon like this, it's either going to be across points, which is here to here, or across flats, which is here to here. Okay. We just hit Finish Sketch, Extrude, and type in -0.111. And that's right here. Okay. Hit OK. And there it is. There is your axle peg. All complete, all good, the right size. Make sure to save it, and that's it.